Welcome to the Los Angeles Times Property Report. I'm Ann Simmons. The PacMutual office complex in downtown Los Angeles was once considered second-rate compared to many of the newer, more elite enclaves of corporate America. But today, the building that dates back to 1908 has been outperforming much of its newer, more modern competition. Here to tell us more is the Times' real estate reporter, Roger Vincent. Hello, Roger.
Hi, Ann.
So tell us first of all, Roger, I understand that this building actually used to be, quite grand and quite sought after, then became considered second tier.
That's
true. How did that happen?
Well, it's always been a beautiful complex of buildings. The Pacific Mutual Life Insurance Company built them over the early decades of the 20th century. For many years, it was one of the best addresses in town. Young Richard Nixon had an office there when he was a lawyer. Laurel and Hardy, the comedians, had offices there. Many well-known people did. But in the late 80s and early 90s, a lot of new office buildings were constructed in downtown Los Angeles, and this kind of became old news.
Huh, that's interesting. So now it's extremely sought after. What has contributed to its new marketability, if you wish?
Well, people's tastes have changed in terms of what they want in an office. By taking out the drop ceilings, tearing up the carpet, and exposing the marble that was there all along, they've made the building into what we call creative space that is very popular with a lot of different kinds of companies now.
And how much space is it offering?
Well, there's about 450,000 square feet, I think, in the building. It's almost 90% occupied now. There's a wide range of tenants. You've got Nasty Gal, which is an online retailer that probably wouldn't have been accepted as a tenant in more mainstream buildings, but also bankers, lawyers, online gamers. It's an unusual mix for a downtown office building.
And how do the lease prices compare to other similar complexes?
Well, it used to be cheaper than other buildings. Now it's about the same as your skyscrapers, your fancy newer buildings, and in some cases more.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your insight, Roger.
Thanks, Ann.
For more on this story and others, please visit latimes.com and follow us on Twitter @LATimes.